First of all, I just wanna say a thank you. Fuck.
Come here now, girl.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Seth here, and first of all, I just wanna thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me. Thanks to everyone who's been subbed ever since. And today we will be doing the JITTERCLICK tutorial as a 3,000 sub special, since so many people have been requesting it. I got my mouse cam here, using a standard shitty Genius mouse or whatever this is, since my gaming mouse broke. So let's get right into it. So first of all, we're gonna get into how I got into jitterclicking. Basically, I watched a couple of tutorials, and everyone that knew how to jitterclick seemed pretty good at PvP, so I was like, maybe I should try to learn this myself. This was like, I think almost a year ago. So I tried to jitterclick. It never really worked out for me. None of these tutorials worked. All of them just said if you keep on practicing it will work. That was the only thing that was true. Basically, one day I was like playing Blitz or Megals or whatever, and then I was like trying to click as fast as I could. So I basically just went, standard, just trying to click and aim while clicking. Because if you jitterclick, you need to aim, of course, and if you don't aim while jitterclicking, then there's no point of jitterclicking. Makes sense, right? So basically one day I was just like running around trying to like block spamming or whatever on single player and like trying to practice. So I was just like looking under me, placing a couple of blocks. Let's get on single player right now. Basically I just like went around, tried to like click as fast as I could, just looking down, and then try to get these cool pillars, so you like do the emoji block spamming, and then like suddenly, after like trying my hardest to like click as fast as I can, I got this like jitter vibe, I guess you could call it, but I like did not know how to do it like constantly. I just like did it for like 2 seconds and then I just couldn't do it anymore. So I like kept on trying. My aim was completely terrible, and so I kept on block placing or trying to like PvP while jitterclicking. And how it started is basically these 10-second click tests and all that stuff. I did a lot of these actually back in the day when brain bashers was a thing. I don't think that exists anymore. You could try to find it. I couldn't find it personally. I actually tried searching it up again, but I just couldn't find it. So I did a lot of these, and basically what I did was just get my hand and just go up with my hand like this, and just get my middle or pointing finger down, and I just tried to like click as fast as I could. And sometimes I'd just get these like the jitterclick vibes, and then it just like I tried my hardest, and then after a couple days of practicing, I could like just jitter constantly, but like only like this. I didn't know how to like aim with it, nothing. So then I got to like a decent, I think 10 clicks per second, which is pretty good, but it was kind of useless since I didn't know how to aim with it. Like, I mean, if you try to jitter like this and try to aim, it's pretty impossible. So then I tried going like lower with my hand, tried to go like this. I tried to go like many techniques, but none of them really worked. So I just played a lot of Kohi. Kohi is a great way to practice your clicking speed, and even Megawalls, to be honest, because it's because of the block placing. So you could try that as well, or just run around single player. And then one day I was just like trying to click as fast as I could again, and then suddenly I just like got these little vibes while holding my mouse normally, but then I just like could not aim with it. So I kept on practicing, kept on going on Kohi, and then one day I was just like, you know, I wasn't good at it, but at least like I could get this out, like I could aim and I could jitter click, you know. So that's basically what you need, and if you keep on playing, keep on practicing, it will get better, your aim will get better, and your clicking speed will get better. You don't really need more than 10 clicks per second, but I mean it's optional. I don't think there's much of a difference between 10 and 12 or whatever you have, but it's optional. So next thing we have is settings. So if you're interested in my settings, I am using Dell mouse or whatever this is. My sensitivity in Minecraft is 111. My Windows / computer sensitivity is just standard or normal. I never really like changed it. I don't actually know how to change it. So I guess it's just normal for, I'm using Windows 10 right now. And my FOV is 78. And that's about it. That's all my settings. You could like, let's say you're someone that like knows how to jitter click, and then when he does that, he's like really shaky, like hardcore shaky. So you would probably want to consider like changing your FOV, changing your sensitivity, and then, you know, you get the perfect sensitivity that you can like just aim with, you know. So playing around with your sensitivity and settings is definitely something that you should look into. So definitely give that a shot. Next up we have different techniques of jitter clicking. So of course you got the people like me that just get their thumb, get their pointing finger, and just jitter. You move your mouse with your pinky and with your thumb, and you just go. That's how you aim. And then you get your middle finger to jitter block it, or just use your potions or whatever. If we just get here, just get your potions. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Or you could just block some, do those crazy 3 pillars that are really cool to do. And then you have the people that use their pointing finger and just go like this and just aim. There's a lot of these as well. And then you have the people that use 2 fingers, their pointing finger and their middle finger, and they just get their mouse and, you know, and just go. So there's a lot of those people. And then you have the butterfly clickers. I don't actually know how to butterfly click. And then you have like scroll clickers or whatever they call them. I don't actually know how to do that either. But I've seen some crazy stuff that people have done with butterfly clicks or whatever, and it actually looks pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm the person that just goes standard and just goes like that. So you should like try to master one technique, and then if you master one, it does get easier for all the other ones. So let's say you wanna go for this one, you just like keep on PvPing like this, or just if you don't know how to jitter click it, just keep on going like this with your like finger sticking out, and or just go like this and try to click faster. I don't know, try to keep on practicing. Practicing is really the key to jitter click. So next up we have the mouse that you want to get. As you can see, I am not using some sort of crazy special gaming mouse or whatever. I'm just using a standard Genius mouse or fucking Dell or whatever this thing is, because my gaming mouse broke. I mean, if you do have the budget or the money, whatever you want to call it, just, I mean, go ahead. Those side buttons are actually pretty helpful. But let's say you have big hands and long fingers, so you probably want to consider getting a decent sized mouse that is pretty like heavy, I guess you could say. and maybe you're someone that is younger of age and doesn't really have big hands or big fingers or whatever, so you would probably want to get like a smaller one, probably a bit lighter to lift, so you can like move it around easier. You also need a mouse. Well, you don't need a mouse mat, but like, you know, it's pretty useful because then your sensor from your mouse picks up more stuff. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Because if you just do it on like wood, then it doesn't really like detect it as much, and then you can like get into weird situations where your mouse just like completely messes up. So a mouse mat is definitely something that you need, which everyone probably already has. Next up we have Jitterclicking on Kohi. Where's this Hypixel or MCSG or whatever you play. I personally think that Jitterclicking is definitely way more useful on Kohi than Hypixel. On Hypixel you don't really need it, but like it does actually help out quite a bit. But if you're on Kohi, Jitterclicking is something that you actually will need, otherwise you will get stomped. Let's just say that. Or badline even, I guess you could, yeah. Jitterclicking is really useful, I'm not gonna lie. So it's definitely something worth looking into. There's a lot of people saying that you can get like fucking, I forgot the name of that hand disease from Jitterclicking. Apparently people think that's actually a thing. I personally don't know, but I don't think that's a thing. I think it's all bullshit. When you say Jitterclicking, it's basically flexing your muscle, one of your muscles in your hand, and you just like vibrate it and then just click, you know, use it on a mouse. I think that's all you need to know. Right now I'm gonna do the 10-second click speed or whatever on a different website, and then I'm gonna do 3 fights on Kohi, I think. One of them doing my Jitterclicking technique, which I use, which is just this. Then I actually know how to do this Jitterclicking technique, so I'll try to do a fight with this as well. And then the third fight will be with the double fingers, going like this, because I actually know how to do that a bit as well. So I hope we can do some nice fights, and I will see you there.
Yeah, I get my inspiration from my own potential. Fuck your taste, I know it's hot. I got my own credentials. I'm going crescendo off my own. But she's naive enough to make me get unruly. Make me wanna kick her out my car like I was Gucci. But I'm George Clooney in Ocean's 11. I'm trying to pull this caper off. Smirk at all the skeptics. Piss all of my neighbors off. By neighbors, I mean peers. And by peers, I mean people who doubted me over the years. Cause I was living out their fears. It's that no excuses, make a movement or get left. I couldn't do a 9 to 5. I felt like that was just a trap. I'm not racing around with rats for a little piece of cheese. I'ma build my own factory. Retired 33. I'm just rhyming on an island. Just trying to get this motherfucking wop, wop. This is for the young ones on they shit, no excuses. Young ones really on they no excuses. Oh, ain't no excuses. I ain't never making no excuses. Young ones really on they shit, yeah. Young ones really on they shit.